course, this is the time my neighbor decides to fire up his leaf blower. Anyway, good evening, Pissed Off Marine, NC. Thank you guys for coming. I appreciate it. I guess to give a little update what's going on around here. Buffering, of course. Let's try this. Is that any better? Hell yeah, it's working. That's right, guys. Okay, so I want to give you guys a little update. Eric's been helping me out a little bit. Not really helping me, just kind of putting clues in front of my face. He's been talking with Brent Brandt, another disabled veteran. And Pasco police have been attacking Brent since March 20th. That video's on my website, and currently Brent Brandt is back in jail. Pasco Police Department have him back in jail. They say again they've filed charges that he is threatening them, that he is trying to intimidate the police department. They won't leave him alone. They won't give him the basic dignity and respect that every human deserves, that every disabled veteran deserves. I mean, he served our country. He gave his life to our country, and now that same country is attacking him, and it's just, it's so hard to explain, but Brent is back in jail. I know he was emailing Eric, and him and Eric were discussing some of the stuff. Hello. Invictus Media, dude, thank you so much. This is cool. Anyway. So I sat down with the prosecuting attorney and the sheriff's officer today, and I put out my case. I showed them and I articulated to them where the officers were outside of the bounds of the law, and they were abusive to their powers. And I kind of articulated the actual RCWs. I live in Washington State. So I articulated to them the laws that they've been breaking and how they've been breaking them. They were very upset. They were pissed. No relation to Eric. So anyway, Semper Fi. Sweet. Thank you guys so much, man. EJ Nix, everybody. Anyway, damn, I forgot. So basically, since March 20th, we've been protesting police brutality. And every time we do, since June 3rd, the Pasco Police Department has been violent with us, has been out and out inciting violence. They've been running up to us, getting right in our faces, and, oh, we're here to protect the community. It's like, whoa, calm down. Like, relax. I just got a sign that says bad cops are poop. And somehow they just continually slander. They lie. They continually hold it against us for our free speech. They filed a 95-page document against me for saying I was harassing and threatening the police, which if I was threatening a police officer, I would be in jail for 5 years in Washington. But they couldn't do it criminally, so they decided to do it civilly. And, well, if you watch the one video that says Guess Who's Back on my website, it just explains it simple. This happened after the parking lot incident, the March 20th incident. Some of it was June 10th. Jeff is here. Sweet, guys. What's up? This is cool. This is my first live stream, guys, so this is kind of like, wow. I've been trying to do this for like 3 months now, and it just, everything keeps falling through. Because of the March 20th event, the parking lot event, we protested some brutality. Because Andy Taylor could not articulate to Brent a couple basic things like, hi, My name's Andy Taylor, and I'm from the Pasco Police Department. Because he was so quick and violent with Brent, because he was cussing and swearing at Brent after he shot Brent in the back with a taser, we went to the city hall and we made a complaint. And in doing so, the city hall trespassed us from the city hall. Yes, they trespassed us from the city hall because we went to speak. If you look on YouTube, the Pasco City Hall has all their city hall meetings on YouTube. But all the ones that me and Brent were at speaking at, they removed from YouTube. They are stating that we caused a disturbance, but there was no disturbance. The other one, oh man. Oh. Yeah, it is. It's really cool. I appreciate everyone. I can't tell you how much enough. I thank you guys. Anyway, Brent Brandt is back in jail. He's not related to Eric Brandt, but Eric Brandt has been helping him. He is a disabled veteran, and Eric has been communicating with us, helping us understand what's going on. Anyway, I just had to get on here, try this out, and state that Brent is back in jail. The city of Pasco has arrested him again. You guys know their phone numbers. Yes, this is my very first live stream, Jeff. We do got to stick together. We got to stand up. See, I've been on this kick for 10 years, way before YouTube, and my kids are like, Dad, put all this on YouTube. And I'm like, I can't do that right now. I'm on a separate app. I can't do mods, but I will. But my kids are like, Dad, put all this on YouTube. People need to see this. And I'm like, nobody wants to see this shit. And come to find out, people actually look at this stuff. And so my very first video is one of my first altercations of recording the cops. I was followed around to multiple businesses 3 years ago by Officer Jones. And honestly, he threatened my family. He harassed my family. I loaned my vehicle to my brother. And I'll show you guys real quick. That little white car that's right there, that one right there-ish, that one. I loaned it to my brother, and my brother was driving it. And my brother was getting pulled over repeatedly for no reason. So basically, what I did today was I put it in the plate of the prosecuting attorney and the sheriff's department. They now have a choice. Cutlass Sierra, the greatest vehicle in the world. It's like driving a couch around town. Nothing like driving a couch, man. I love it. But I put it in their plate today. Today I decided to just basically, look, you guys are now aware of this problem. I put it in chronological order. These are the evidences that they've been tampering with. This is the false imprisonment. And now you guys have a choice to take action or not. And they were kind of like, no, they handed me back the paper 3 times. And then they were like, so we're kind of done with this meeting. And I handed the paper back to the sheriff's officer. And I said, don't hand that back to me because you've just been served. And I don't mean that rudely, but you've been handed that document in an official manner. Don't hand it back to me or we're going to have a problem. My brother was like, he was there in the meeting. He was like, whoa, calm down. And I'm like, I'm not angry. I'm not angry at all. I'm just tired of this bullshit. So, honestly, it would be a lot longer. Yeah, I'm live. I'm live. Yeah.
What? No way.
Yeah.
Effort.
It's my son.
Hello, YouTube.
Anyway.
Happy Fuck the Cops Day.
Ole, ole.
Ole, ole, ole. Happy Fuck the Cops Day.
Anyway, I cut it off about 1.5 years ago while my brother was going through cancer so that it would fit in the masks. So I just chopped it. I just came home one day and chopped it off. Hello, son. Anyway, guys, I don't want to keep this forever. I don't want to Your beard fell off? Oh, man. But now that I can live stream, I will live stream more. David Moore, what's up? What's up? Brother, I'm going to shake your hand, dude. I was watching that live stream that night with Otto, and I got to tell you something, man. You ran out there and you dropped, I don't know what was going on in your life that night, but you dropped whatever you could and you ran for Otto. And you did everything you could for Otto. And it still gives me goosebumps to this moment, David. Like, that's what it's about. That's the humanity that we all need. That's the humanity that if we can all act with that humanity each day, we can change our communities. We can change our neighborhoods. We can stop this bullshit from taking over our community. Because that's what's happening is it's like this the thin blue line, right? It's like that thin blue line is actually what's killing us. My cops in my town say that's what separates you from the bad guys. And I explain to them that thin blue line is the noose around my neck. Every time you decide to show up, that noose gets tighter. And David, that night, you may not have been able to save Otto from going in, getting cuffed up, but you took that noose off his children's neck. You took that noose off both of his children's neck, and you fought for those children. I can't say that enough, David. Like, someday I hope to be able to shake your hand and just say thank you. Thank you for standing. Thank you for putting down your dinner. Thank you for setting aside your TV show. Thank you for putting aside whatever you did put aside to step forward for Otto and his children. Anyway, you guys are amazing. This community that I have found has inspired me to stand up, inspired me to step forward into what I know and I see. And I mad respect, David Bourne. Like I'm probably butchering your name, but mad respect, man. Anybody who is willing to do that for somebody else gets my respect. I think that's what life's about. I think life is about helping each other, about lifting the burdens of our neighbor. Hello from Oklahoma. Hey, I got family in Oklahoma. I'll be there sometime. I was hoping to be there this summer, but oh man, I would have to get into a really deep story there. Lawyers, you know, Brent, the one who's in jail right now, he told me this very good saying. I love that guy, but he told me Shakespeare said, "First, we kill all the lawyers." Whoa! Did he just threaten a lawyer? No, I didn't threaten a lawyer, but he was talking about how we fix our society. And he did say, first, we kill all the lawyers. There's a little more to that quote, but we don't need to kill people. We need to stand up, and we need to do what's right. When things are wrong, no matter where we are, we can call, we can email, we can communicate to those public officials that we, the people, do not find it acceptable. I'm going to be going live more in town now that I can, and I will be going live at the courthouse because I want you guys to see what's going on. I want you guys to see the difference, how I'm treated. Slash Canada, Aggie 392, like everybody, you guys are, like, this is awesome, guys. You know, I can't thank Eric enough. That guy really helps people. He doesn't know me from a hole in the wall, and yet he still helps me. He sends me emails, hey, watch this video. Hey, watch that video. You're right. Until we all stand, we are all fucked. That's the whole point. You know, there's a very old saying, and it says, only a well-fed dog and a homing pigeon return home at night. That's because well-fed dogs don't stand up. If you feed your dog every day and you yell at your dog, he's going to sit down and he's going to lay there and he's going to tremble. But if we don't allow them to be the ones who feed us and allow us to take care of ourselves, we can do this together. We can do this one at a time, one city at a time, one neighborhood at a time, one person at a time. We can do this. Standing like David Bourne did is how we can do it. Anyway, Pasco needs to know that they need to quit picking on the disabled veterans. I'm going to end this one here, guys. I appreciate this so much. I don't want to ramble too much my first time. I want to keep it kind of short and sweet. Thank you, everybody, for coming in here. Thank you, Invictus, for getting me this. Hey, Texas, Carol, like everybody, Johnny 5-0's live, guys, so let's go hit that up. New York Tyrant Hunters. Subscribe to everybody. Share. Stay connected. Don't let them divide us. Don't let them conquer us. That's just a plain and simple fact. If they divide us, they win. And if we stay connected, regardless of our race, our creed, our religion, we are unconquerable. We are unstoppable. And that's why they are separating us into our religions, into our races, into our sexual orientations, into our social status, into our sports status. Stay together. Regardless, I hate the Seahawks. I live in Washington State. But I still support my neighbor who wears Seahawks clothes. Stay connected. I love you guys. I love this community, and I love everything about this country, this world, except the cops. Fuck the police. I hate the fucking cops. Fuck them, guys. Maybe. I don't know. My battery's dying. It won't even let me touch